I think Mr. Ramusipili is best placed to deal with that issue.
Yes, Mr. Ramusipili.
As the court pleases, my lord, that's it to the court. My lord, I'm here to introduce and appoint Mr. Mngomezulu, who is part of our team, the defense for accused number 1 and 2, and he'll be dealing with evidence regarding the aspects that we are covering from Friday and also in the future, my lord, as the court pleases.
Yes, where's Mr. Mngomezulu?
Court pleases, my lord. My lord, it is indeed so that I was instructed by Advocate Ramusipili to come.
Is Mr. Ramusipili an advocate or an attorney? Because an advocate can appoint or instruct another advocate. So only an attorney can do that.
I beg your pardon.
If I recall my law.
I beg your pardon. That is indeed so, my lord. I requested that I am ready to proceed as from tomorrow as arranged in relation to the evidence of the magistrate.
Yes.
And I was going to bring an application for the recalling of Colonel Mboto, who has already testified on Friday, together with Sergeant Munareng, on the instructions that I got from accused number 1. And I humbly request the court, your worship, my lord, that I need to consult with both accused number 1 and number 2 and request the honorable court to make an order that I be given some few hours to consult with accused number 1 and number 2, as it pleases the court.
Yes, Mr. Balui?
As the court please, my lord, we've indicated to our colleagues we're not going to object to the request. The only proviso is that we proceed with the evidence as scheduled for tomorrow.
And when do you intend to recall this Colonel Mboto?
Yeah, we will ask them to be on standby as from tomorrow, my lord.
Yes, fine. No, the court is amenable to the application for postponement and for the instruction to advocate Mngomezulu in respect of accused number 1 and number 2. Our constitution allows a litigant at any stage of the proceedings to augment, change, or fire a legal representative. So the application for the instructions regarding Advocate Mngomezulu are acceded to because, as I say, the accused enjoys an absolute and unlimited right in terms of our constitution to choose a legal representative of his choice. Okay.
Things are taking a bit of a twist, eh? Honestly speaking, for the fact that there is a new lawyer by Mngomezulu, and that lawyer says, we need to call back these 2 individuals. I want to deal with them. There's significance in that. Like we've been saying, we hear you, Advocate, Sergeant Bambo, the retired one, but things that you said, doesn't make sense. For instance, he was handcuffed, he was swallowed. Accused number 1, his hands were swallowed, but he made a voluntary statement. How do you make a voluntary statement when it's clear that the handcuffs have been tied? You know what I'm saying? That's a clear sign. It was as if they've heard us complaining, Taibo. Advocate Ramasapet, you are not asking the right question here. Should have pinned this guy, should have asked that guy, and they were like, we are hearing you, tribes. We will recall this guy. the introduction of the new lawyer, Mngomezulu, in this one. Guys, kusazoshuba la. Kusazoba mnandi. You know, I'm speaking with excitement also because I know the things that are happening behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? This case, it's gonna take a twist and turn. You know what I'm saying? Shubile, certain people they are saying we cannot be fooled. There are organizations that are fighting behind the scenes, and they were like, we cannot be fooled here. We want the right people to be captured. You know what I'm saying? And they are doing whatever it takes to make sure that justice for Senzo, we will definitely get it. I'm so thrilled and excited about a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes. But before we dive into this one, are you interested? Then if you are, let's get into this journey together. So, if you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? I mean, honestly, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free. When are you busy watching? Guys, you need to like this video, take it to 1,000 likes, comment, share this video. You know what I'm saying? Watch this video until the end. Watch the ads. If all these things, it's free to do it. So why don't you do it? Like, honestly speaking, I don't get it. Well, if you wish to support, there's a join button from as little as 20 rand a month. Also, if you wish to support like others, there's this super thanks button just next to subscribe. You can donate from as little as 15 rand. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Guys, come on, guys. Let me stop getting carried away. The privilege of information makes you so excited when you see certain changes there, and you know, like what is happening behind the scene. Like you get a glimpse of certain things that are happening behind the scene. It gets you excited because you kind of feel like there's hope. Senzo Meyiwa will definitely get justice. The only thing that is left is just to make sure that the people that are on that trial, whom we all believe that these are not the right people, if we can just get those people out of that box, and then we get the right ones in that box. But yeah, so we saw the defense today moving towards that. You know what I'm saying? To say we're gonna appoint a new we're gonna appoint a new lawyer. Now, what the judge educated me on, in fact, it was on my comment section below when I commented to advocate. Look, when I said advocate Tobani, Ganti is actually an attorney. So I don't know, lie. I did say to you guys, I do not have even a certificate in law, so I don't understand the difference between an attorney and a lawyer. So the person that is appointed today, from what I've heard, is that he is a lawyer. I mean, he's an attorney, and so Judge Rata said an advocate cannot instruct an attorney. It's actually the other way around. You know what I'm saying? So Mngomezulu then introduced himself, and then also Mngomezulu said, "No, I really want to deal with these people." So for that move alone, to me, tells me, good, you know what? They have seen something there. There's a hole that they need to poke. Also, when it comes to Advocate Ramasepedi, there was a time where when this trial within a trial began, there was a time where certain information was pointed out. I could see somehow that no man, Advocate Ramasepedi, he looks lost, he looks shocked. It is as if the state is giving him information that he was not ready or he did not receive from the beginning. So he's getting shocked, and at the same time it was like as if like he didn't know what to do. Of which it's understandable. We are humans, you know what I'm saying? We all, even those who are married, will tell you that there is a season where you just go through troubles after troubles, but there is also a season of happiness. You know what I'm saying? So we cannot say just because of those incidents that suddenly Advocate Ramasepedi is now a bad person. No, it's not. Advocate Ramasepedi, we've been congratulating him in terms of laying the foundation. That lawyer is gonna kill you. That lawyer is gonna kill you. And you know, I'm gonna tell you this. Once Advocate Ramasepedi starts saying, did you initial this? Is this your initials? You know he's about to bury you. A very cool and collected lawyer. And he's going to tell you, I'm a fair lawyer. And then that is a fair lawyer. others gonna bury you. So in terms of that, for me, he will never become a bad advocate just because at some point he look lost. It's human. You know what I'm saying? Also, speaking about that, for me, I love all the advocates on the stand. I can't wait to fall in love with the new one. Hey, by love, Pella must specify, but yeah, I'm talking about the love of just general love, you know. I can't wait to see Mngomezulu, man. Mngomezulu, please, you came at the right time, but the way you came, your introduction, I'm asking that let your introduction as well, or everything here. I'm asking, let it be meaningful. Look, this lawyer, I'm asking, man, please. We had problems with Mboto. I had a problem with that guy. The confession of accused number one, it's not making sure. So because you are recalling them, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm having goosebumps when the lawyer says, I want them back. I'm having goosebumps. I'm like, right now, we're about to see something. Yeah. Nevertheless, in terms of the judge, I'm not happy with Judge Rata. Yes, I don't want to lie. Judge Rata at some point said that he said that some people, I see some people, the way they talk, they just come in and interject you and then speak, and then I'll be like, I'm trying to quote his own words. He even said that maybe that's how they were raised. But listen to this one. I've seen how look, in countless times has he interjected the defense and also other people. Like this judge does not have time to listen. Like honestly speaking, this judge does not have time to listen. I understand sometimes people are wasting your time, but the way this judge comes in, it doesn't sit well with me, or an observer. How much more the participant? It doesn't sit well. Like I've seen it even today. Like, when Advocate Baloyi was talking about the delays that were happening around the court, Advocate Baloyi was still explaining. He just got in. Okay, even if Advocate Baloyi would have taken time to say a straightforward point, but once you do it like that, you are offending the other person. And they are quiet because you are a judge. You've got a higher authority. Otherwise, no. I don't think it's the right way. We have to find the right way of talking. The judge cannot just take the show, steal the show like that. Advocate Baloyi should have been allowed the time to say whatever he said, and then the judge comes in. And this I'm saying, we have seen it even when with the defense. He doesn't wait for them to finish whatever point they want to articulate. He just go there, interjects them. You know what I'm saying? And it's very painful to watch. Like I had to ask myself a question: if it was me, will I be happy to be treated this way? Definitely, I wouldn't have been happy. You know, when a person interjects you, take over the conversation and cut you and then put a full stop, it just doesn't sit well. Like, it doesn't sit well at all. But yeah, with all that being said, guys, I'm going to leave you with another video. I want you guys to watch that video. You and I, guys, will meet in the next video. But until then, please take care.
Of the statement of the witness as this coming now. So I assume that will be my turn before the witness is called. And further, my lord, an issue that Mr. Baloyi keeps on referring to is that so far as number one, this and this doesn't apply. I also don't have the first arresting officer statements. So I'm surprised that we're talking about a witness that is at the tail end of the process, whereas I don't have where the process begins.
I'm contesting that your client was never arrested. Let's start there. Was your client ever arrested?
He was arrested by whom?
Yeah? I don't know. I'm asking you. Didn't you take
know.
instructions about the arrest of your client?
That's what we want to establish from the arresting officer statement, man.
Yes, he'll bring them. Who's the arresting officer?
It's Sergeant Mohola.
Did he make an arresting statement, Sergeant?
In conjunction with...
Hello, did he make a statement?
As far as the specific aspect is concerned, my lord, we just have to canvass it, you know. I don't want to put it as a fact, you know. Without having established that fact, we need to check that fact. But it should have been the arresting officer in conjunction with Brigadier Diminda.
So, will you be satisfied if they call the arresting officer?
The statement and in the yes.
Yeah, you'll call him. The court can order that they must call him.
But then, my lord, it's like I'm saying, it's at the tail end of this witness is at the tail.
Have you ever challenged the arrest of your client? You.
In terms of
The arrest. When I was still practicing in the 50 years,
yes.
I used to start by asking my client the circumstances of his arrest. And if there was something unlawful about it, I would challenge it in court. Have you taken instructions about the lawfulness or unlawfulness of the arrest of your client?
I have.
So?
I have.
Was it lawful? You don't even have to tell me. But you have never challenged it. Because he appeared in the regional court, and thereafter this matter was postponed for trial in the High Court before my brother, Ramu.
It's not me.
No, I mean the previous brother of mine, the judge.
Judge Maumela. Judge Maumela.
Yes, before Judge Maumela, he ran with the trial, I don't know, for a year or whatever. And then it comes to me, they put the charge in my presence against your client. That is done A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your client pleaded, you confirmed that your instructions are proper, and you even exercise your client's rights in terms of Section 35 that you remain silent. Is that not so?
That's so, ma'am.
And then we started the trial. In July, up to now, there was no challenge about the legality or otherwise of the arrest of your client. Is that not so, sir?
That is so, ma'am.
Yeah. But the court orders Mr. Baloi to call the arresting officer.
Natural, my lord, in the Justice Day follows night, we will call those witnesses regarding the arrest of the accused. They will be coming.
And for your information, if you decide after hearing whatever, you've got remedies about what to do. Okay. Yes.
What do you remember? That before the court gave an instruction that there should be 15 minutes adjournment.
Yeah.
The court also gave an order. The court actually made an order that the state must give us statements of the arresting officers as well as the copies that the state alleges have been deleted that have already been handed over.
Haven't they given you those
We
copies?
don't have that information.
The pro forma forms which you say have been redacted, didn't you make copies for the...
Yes, my lord. When I approached them, as I indicated, just to discuss the issue with them, they said